Hey folks, it's Brian back again. Hey, we're doing an update on our theme build that we challenged ourselves with at the beginning of the year. We're doing the Universal Construction Vehicle theme, and we kicked it off with our old boy Spike over here. The Big Rig group build that was hosted by Thomas Saltis and Jeff's Model Garage. We wanted to do the AMT White Freightliner because it came with the optional universal construction decals in the decal sheet. So I thought that was really clever. That was really cool. So I had gotten the bulldozer kit a little bit before I'd gotten this white Freightliner kit, and I thought, the bulldozer is going to be awesome. It's got a lot of details, going to be a fun build, but I was kind of thinking, it'd be neat if it could put it on a flatbed trailer or a lowboy or something like that to haul it around. And as luck would have it, I found one on eBay. It actually was very, very affordable for what it is. These aren't in print anymore, but this was a steal. Poor guy didn't know what he had, I guess. But the box art, this is one of the more recent repops of it. I'm not quite sure when this one came out. I'll have to ask my friend Dan about that information-wise. I'm not building this one with the transformers and the cable reels and all that kind of stuff. We're doing this one so we can haul the bulldozer around. What's really cool is the D-rings here are actually molded separately, so we can get in there and tie stuff down, chain stuff up, so we don't, because to make it really look more realistic. I was very happy to see that. I was a little worried that they would be molded in on the side here and I'd have to cut them off and redo all that kind of stuff. But let's give you a Spaceball style flyby here. All of the stringers we had to clean up and put in place. The two Z pieces that we have here are the main bits. And then from this point here all the way back is a second sub-assembly that we had to create. And we've done our very best to make sure everything is square and level so that we don't have a tippy trailer. But yeah, a lot of fun. Just a little bit of cleanup on the stringer pieces and on the tops of the Z's here, on the side rails. A little bit of work with a hobby knife, took those right off. And no big deal at all. But a lot of building and gluing, so that was, I really liked that. I really liked the detail that was involved in that. And speaking of detail, here's our axle carrier for the back, our suspension carrier, I should say. Lots of detail molded in there. Unfortunately, it's all in black, so it's a little hard to pick out under these lights. But we're going to be getting this stuff primed and into paint pretty soon. And then here's our D-rings that we were talking about a second ago. We're going to get those primed up and painted also. And then it gave us a nice tree of transparent red. All different types of lenses on there. And it did not come with an amber tree, so we're going to pilfer some stuff off of an extra amber tree that I have laying around someplace and do side markers on the trailer. But it's got the old style wheels. Like a single, it's got like, I guess, a single hub, I guess is what they call it. But yeah, these barrels glue on there, and then we put in our little axle cover there in the center, and away we go. Well, most of that was chrome. I had that all stripped. And then here's our brake drums. We'll probably do these in gloss black. Everything else is going to be done in Universal Construction yellow, so so we can keep in the theme. Now, because the build-up was kind of fun and I didn't have too much trouble with that, I decided to make it harder for myself. And what's funny is in the instructions it actually tells us that the decking is supposed to be made out of 1.5-inch thick pine. But here we have a big slab of styrene. So I guess this is pyrene. Pinerene? Yeah, this is pinerene. But I'm really good at doing some creative painting and stuff. I mean, I can paint bacon like nobody's business, but when it comes to wood grain, I don't have that skill set yet. So I'm going to forget that and then use some craft sticks, some popsicle sticks, and redo the decking with this stuff. I just bought a bag yesterday afternoon after watching that really awesome Avengers movie. So if you guys haven't seen that, go out and check it out. But yeah, I tried to pick a bag that had the most variation in wood grain and tone and stuff like that, so that it would make it look a little more used, a little more beat up and stuff. So I can't wait to get into creating all that stuff. And what we're going to be hauling on the back of that trailer, I just mentioned, it's the actual bulldozer kit. So that's this guy here. He's a monster. This box is full of styrene sprues. It's just an amazing amount of material in there. There's only two things in this kit that are kind of clunky. One is the drive wheels in the back are chrome plated, and plus a couple of other engine pieces that are chrome plated. And there's a decal for the front grille in this kit. There's no actual grill. So I do have a piece of photo etch that I'm thinking I can probably pop in there. So I'm thinking about cutting this piece out and replacing that with photo etch. But as far as the theme build goes, the only thing we've gotten completed so far is Old Spike over there. We're getting very close on the trailer. We haven't even started on the bulldozer. And we still have the C600 tilt cab. That's going to be done in Universal Construction colors. And man, it actually says on the side of the box here that these photos here are actually for box art purposes. They're not intended to show us that they're going to be producing these anytime soon, but I really wish they would, because they're really cool looking kits. So we still got that guy, and I still got this dude. This is the guy that inspired it all. It's all his fault right here. And then I also have this dude too. So we got a lot to do, plus a lot of other group builds going on. But as I said before, I got until the end of the year, so hoping to get it all done without sacrificing any integrity on the kit's parts and shortchanging anybody on builds. So yeah, fingers crossed there, folks. Anyway, hope you all have a good evening. We'll talk to you a little bit later on, and we'll talk again. Bye now.